I want to share with you this story from the Bible. This is the story about Saul the Philistine and David. And on the surface, again, this is kind of a gruesome story, right? They're having this big battle, the Israelites and the Philistines and all this. But there's some good points in there if you hear this with your spiritual ears. Is because that Goliath is like the big giant that comes out and taunts us, right? Whatever it is you're afraid of, you're worried, it's basically materiality. He's symbolizing that part in us that says that out there in the outer world, that's all there is, and if I don't get out there and just sell myself to it, then I ain't going to have anything. So Goliath comes. Does Goliath come and visit you sometimes? He comes and visits me. And he's so obnoxious, isn't he? He's so obnoxious. He just comes out every morning. The Israelites and the Philistines are camped on this hill, and they've been sort of having a standoff is what's going on. And so the Israelites are frightened. And they symbolize our God nature, but they're frightened over there. They're saying, I don't know, I can't really cope with this. You know, I believe I'm spiritual and I know this, but yet at the same time I'm too scared. And every morning Goliath would come out. He didn't miss a day. Basically, they kind of elect David to go out and deal with Goliath. Well, David's never been in the army, but he's not worried about it. You know why he's not worried? And why he says, I can do this. Because in one sense, he has a big sense of confidence. He knows that he is loved. He is a well-loved son. So that's number one. When we know that we're well-loved, when we dwell often in the abundant love of God, then we have courage, don't we? I'm a well-loved child of God. Would you affirm that with me? I am a well-loved child of God. Saul says, look, here, I'll give you my armor. You need to put on all my armor to go out here and deal with Goliath. And David was like, no way, I can't do this. I'm not going to do that. So he goes out there with his 5 smooth stones, with his slingshot, and Goliath comes out to do his Goliath thing. Go, you bunch of weaklings. And of course, Goliath makes fun of him. You know, he says, y'all, look at this. Y'all sent a boy out to deal with me. David gets that slingshot going, and he whacks Goliath, and where does he whack him? Right there. And boom, down he falls. And so the symbolism of that is if we will have the courage to stand up to those Goliath thoughts, to those thoughts that come to us, and that materiality that says, I'm so much bigger than you, and this is it, and you have to sell out, you know. But you say, I'm a well-loved child of God. I'm skilled at saying no to these thoughts, and